Some of y'all's probably out yard selling this morning, so maybe you'll catch this video later. To everybody else that's on here, I appreciate y'all being here. Welcome to the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, a Daily Reader podcast. Beautiful weather this Saturday morning. A little chilly. Otherwise we're good. I actually just got out of a yoga class at the YMCA over here, so I'm pretty warmed up now. I went in with my jacket on. It came out when I didn't put my jacket back on after class, so. How's everybody feeling out there today? I'm feeling pretty good. Really just grateful this morning. Thinking about everything I have in my life. Also everything I don't have in my life. It's good to see that as well. And be grateful for it, right? Sometimes there's things that we don't want in our life, and we're grateful that we don't have that in our life as well as what we do have in our life. So without further ado, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started with our meditation. And after that, we'll do this serenity prayer. So wherever you're at, go ahead and get to a stopping point, somewhere that's safe, where you can take a little bit of time here and close your eyes and relax this morning. And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and do just that. Go ahead and close your eyes and take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. I'm grateful for another day of life today. What are you grateful for? Just bring that to the forefront of your mind. Just pick something, don't matter what it is. Could be your car. Could be food to eat. Could be your family. Could be your friends. Just remember to breathe. Don't quit breathing, but continue breathing. But bring that to your attention, and just focus on that and really get into it. So I want you to get into all the emotions that are behind that, whatever it may be. It could be happiness, feeling good, thankful or grateful, whichever word you prefer to use. So mine is going to be grateful. Just for the moment, forget about yesterday's regrets, tomorrow's worries, and just be here now. Because guess what? That's all the time we have. It's right here, right now. Nothing else is real yet. The past is gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Only in our mind, only in memories. Maybe some of those good memories and some of those bad memories. But for now, yeah, just block all that out. except for that one thing that you're grateful for. Focusing only on that. We're going to do one more breath. So take a deep breath, breathe in your nose deep as you can. And then on the exhale, let it out audibly, releasing any kind of stress or tension that you might be holding on to still. And the Serenity Prayer, the short version today. And prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. If you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. May the 31st. First day of summer starts tomorrow, y'all. I'm excited. I like the warm weather. I can't really not really big on the cold, as many of y'all know that know me personally. I grew up believing that my behavior was supposed to be perfect and hating myself when it wasn't. No one actually told me I was supposed to be flawless, but that's what I believed. My self-esteem diminished whenever I made a mistake, didn't know something I was expected to know, did something wrong, or when something I unintentionally did or said ended up hurting someone. I believe my mistakes were proof of my failure at the one thing I was supposed to accomplish, perfection. After some time in Al-Anon, I felt I needed to take step 4, a searching and fearless moral inventory of myself. I felt fear in approaching the steps and shame over each imperfection for which I would have to take responsibility. I believe my inventory was a tally of my goods and bads that would soon prove to God, to myself, and to another human being that I was a failure. After thoroughly studying this step in Al-Anon literature and speaking with my sponsor, I decided to change my attitude. Humility, not humiliation, is a long-term goal of the 4-step inventory. The moral inventory is not intended as a scoreboard or report card. There are many things in my life I can't control, but I do have choices about my attitudes and my behaviors. The real purpose of the 4-step inventory is to help me develop a list of the things I can change to make my life more spiritual, sane, satisfying, and serene. In this context, perfection is not an option. Thought for the day. Taking a 4-step inventory clarifies the things over which I do have power. It may demand courage and self-discipline, but by freely acknowledging who we have been, we can make positive changes about who we are becoming. And that's from the book Courage to Change, page 158. Wow. Powerful stuff, y'all. So I've done step 4. So many of y'all know I haven't worked through all 12 steps. I have worked 1 through 9. I had 2 different sponsors. And when I first started, when I first started the steps and thinking about the steps and getting off in my head, worried about the future, like we talk about, trying to avoid doing that. I started having panic attacks about the steps. I'm like, oh my God, for some stuff I had done over the years, right? Like that was bad stuff. There's some good stuff too, right? But I had done some bad things, and it took a little while. My second sponsor actually helped me see a little bit better perspective on step 4, which is one that many of us really consider to be one of the hardest steps. From my experience, probably the hardest step. I don't know, it's between step 4 and step 9. They're both probably about the same. They both are really challenging steps, y'all. But what I tell people is, don't worry about the next step. You'll be ready for it when you get there. And that's been my experience as well. You're more prepared for it. You've grown spiritually. You've grown mentally, emotionally, to be able to do what needs to be done by the time you get to that next step. With the exception of step 10, in my case, y'all, right? I keep pushing away and fighting step 10 for some reason, making excuses. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I think it's probably what it is, more of excuses to not do it than anything else. So it's about surrendering to the process, right? And I don't think I've surrendered to the final steps in the program yet. But I'm working on it, y'all, right? It's one day at a time. That's what we say. One day at a time. But yeah, so step 4 has to do with your inventory, which is things that, the good things and the bad things, right, that we've done to us, but also that others have done to us as well in our lives. And that includes a fear inventory, a resentment inventory, a sexual inventory, as well as a fear, sex, resentment inventory as well. There might be one more missing. If I'm missing it, I apologize, y'all. But yeah, it's good stuff when you can do it. It really is an eye opener. A lot of times it's about forgiveness too. A lot of it's forgiving. Once you get in there, you realize, well, I got some things to forgive, right? Forgiveness, and it's part of the steps as well. A big part of the steps, actually. Forgiving ourselves and also forgiving someone else. So, yeah. Well, I hope y'all got something out of this. Trust that y'all did. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing y'all same time tomorrow. God bless y'all. As always, peace and love.